Hi, Noah here. Today I want to show you how to create something with FFOSSO's module grid. FFOSSO's instruments are built from a modular node-based system, allowing near infinite possibilities from a set of core building blocks. Due to its open-ended architecture, we know the grid could seem a bit intimidating at first, so we wanted to make this video to demystify it a bit. This is a beta version, so some things are liable to change or be swapped around, so you can always hop in the Discord if you have any questions. Here I have Fiara loaded, and I'll open the grid to take a look inside of it. To navigate the grid, you can click and drag on any blank space to pan around, and use the scroll wheel or pinch on trackpad to zoom in and out. I wanted to use this example to show you how deep you can go when creating with the grid. But for now, let's start with something a bit simpler, and load a new instrument. Whatever you're planning on creating, the grid sets you up with MIDI in and audio out modules. These will be your start and end points when creating in the grid. On the right side, we'll find the browser, where we have a selection of modules to play with. I'll click and drag in the pluck synth. To show you that it doesn't have to be complicated, already with this one module, we have a simple, playable instrument. Modules can be moved on the grid by clicking and dragging on them, just like this. To remove something, just right-click and press remove, or just press the delete key. When you're getting started in the module grid, you'll probably want to use the multi-sampler as your sound generator. Once you have it selected, you'll see a list of preset sample maps pulled from our released instruments. Let's download something to get started. I'll download Chamber Strings Pizzicato. Now I'll drag on the multi-sampler, scroll down and select it from the presets. On the multi-sampler, we have controls over things like the random panning width, the tuning, the envelope, and the dynamic range. To create a sense of space, I'll drag on a reverb processor next. That's not what I had in mind, so let's adjust some settings to see where it can take us. That's better. One of the greatest strengths of this modular approach is having the ability to route the signal in multiple parallel chains. So if I drag on the delay, we can have one audio chain going into the reverb and to the output, and we can have another going through the delay to the output. Let's see how that sounds. You're probably already familiar with these base concepts of sound generators and processors, but something a little different that makes FFOSSO special is the function module. With this, you can effectively build any new functionality you want to see into FFOSSO. We've included function presets for complex sequencers, chord engines, round robins, and many other functions. Today, we're going to use it as a simple crossfader. I'll download the crossfade preset. We'll start by adding a second multi-sampler, scrolling down and selecting another preset from the list. From there, we'll add two gain modules to control the respective volume of each layer. We want both of these audio signals to go through both the reverb and delay, so we'll connect the wires to each of them. From here, we'll drag the function module below our two gain modules. As a little tip, normally when you drag something onto the grid, it'll auto-connect to what's around it, but we can bypass that by holding Command, or if you're on Windows, Control. By default, this module doesn't do anything. It's just a container for some sort of scripted function. But when we have function selected, if you look below the search bar, you'll see a list of preset functions that we've created for our released instruments. But yes, you'll be able to create your own too. We'll cover that some other time though. I've downloaded the crossfade preset, and I'll select the function module and load it from the list. The crossfade preset lets you select two gain modules to blend between using signals. Signals let you control one parameter from another module. You could use it to modulate effects or to create a macro to control multiple samplers at once. Think of it like CV on a modular synthesizer. I'll select the two gain modules from this list. Or you can press the signals button up here to make new connections and to see your existing ones. Now we can use this layer blend position control to crossfade between our two layers. Let's hear how each layer sounds individually. In the context of an instrument, we might use this to control the crossfade between dynamic layers of a string section, or to layer an acoustic instrument with a processed textural sound. We also have settings to adjust the curve here, or whether it crossfades or stacks the layers. So now we've built a simple 2-layer instrument with a crossfade between those layers and 2 parallel effects. Let's give it a name and save it. Let's hear what we've created. Even though this is just a basic patch, you can quickly see how the possibilities in the grid are truly endless. If you can imagine it, you can probably build it. I wanted to make this video to show that the grid doesn't have to be daunting. Even with just a few modules, you can make something pretty cool. But for those that want to go deep, there's the potential to really explore and to create something different. I can't wait to see what you create with this environment, and I hope to see you around on the Discord.